Well, it's 5-Minute Friday. Once again, every Friday is not a 5-Minute Friday, but when we decide that it's a 5-Minute Friday, it's 5-Minute Friday. And this is a new one for us, not just this product, but I don't believe we've ever really debuted anything or talked about anything that came off of a social media platform primarily, or you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, Amazon, if you would argue that, but like this is a TikTok find. Many of you, I'm sure, that you tell me all the time, hey, you need to check out this, you need to check out that. But this one just kind of came across the feed, kind of caught our eye and thought, you know what, that is worth a purchase to see if it's halfway decent. And it looks like we've already lost the cable, but it does come with a charging cable. This is I believe it's 3,000 lumen light, LED light, and everybody can use another light, whether you're working in carpentry, whether you're working on cars, mechanic, whatever. I don't know how that rust got on there. Anyway, another light is always very useful, especially a kind of a multi-use light. And by the way, I think, oh yeah, we got a little protective cover on here. Get that off, or what was left of one. Got a simple button right here. Push that, it's on. Push it again, another speed, another power mode. So it looks like we get a low and a high. Max is going to be 3,000 lumens, and then low is still going to put out a good amount of light there. Get magnetic feet here. Let me turn this off. Get a fuel gauge there so we can see the charge status on the battery. So it is an onboard battery, and you charge it with a USB Type-C or USB-A cable to charge this. That makes it very handy, very easy to charge. And you're going to get hours of runtime. I forgot what they're saying on runtime is, but we get these magnetic feet that will rotate, and they have detents there that kind of lock into place. So it's not going to hold as far as just hold its position with one, but definitely two. Hold quite strong. Obviously, we want the light out when we do that. And then also tucked away in here, you open these up, and in here are hooks as well. So you can actually hang it vertically, or if you want to hang it horizontally also. So a couple of different positions. It does not extend out by any means, but it is a pretty nifty little light, and it's $26 for a rechargeable. And I believe you can charge things off of that battery with those USB ports. It can be used as a battery pack, which I believe it's saying 6,000 milliamp hour, 12 watt hours, and so input at 5 volts, 2 amps or 3 amps, and then IP54 rated. So your moisture, things like that, no problem. Looks like on low, 1,500 lumens, on high, 3,000 lumens. And it's one of those lights, you know what I mean? Really trying to know the particulars on this is not that important when you're getting it for $26. So just thought it'd be a very handy tool, handy light to have. Slap that on your toolbox. It can sit there until you need it. And then again, multiple ways that you can actually use this. So there you have it. Real quick and simple. Just another light for you, and not an expensive one, and something you can have around. And then, by the way, this is also one of those nice ones that, you know, $26, $27, that when somebody wants to borrow something, it doesn't bother you that bad to hand this over. You're not having to give away one of your tool batteries or something like that for them to use. And when it gets banged up or whatever, it's not a problem either. Also, a couple of these under a hood might make a pretty nice under hood light. So check it out. Again, maybe we'll have a link to where we found it on TikTok. If not, you could probably pretty easily find it. My understanding also this is very close to, I believe, maybe a MATCO light that looks very, very similar to this, and I doubt you're going to get that at $25, $26. So let us know what you think. Let us know if this is from one of the other tool vendors that supply tools and lights. We'd be curious to know on that. But just thought it was a nice, handy item. Check it out. Let us know. Have a great day.